Good day, everyone. Doom Waves back here with another pickup video. Now this one, there's not too much in it that actually belongs to me. I've got some more games from my friend that he dropped off. Yet another round of games. I got like 15 of the guy's games, but very much appreciated because they're awesome. And yeah, I did just pick up a few other things, a couple of random things, and just a couple of games. Actually, I didn't actually purchase too many, but since I've got a friend who keeps bringing me games, I guess that I shan't complain. Now, this is something that I don't normally do in videos, but today I'm going to enjoy a brew, some Stella, and I'm going to crack it open and enjoy this with my pickups. So cheers to all YouTubers out there who watch my videos. And yeah, this is a Belgian beer that I don't know too much about, but it is a good beer, so I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, to the pickups. I went to a thrift store and picked up a CD and some VHS tapes. I picked up this CD, and actually in one of the other stores that I went, I actually saw the movie that this is the soundtrack of, and I almost bought it, but I didn't. I should have just bought it because the soundtrack is awesome. I really like scored movies like this. I really like to listen to these soundtracks while playing video games, sometimes while I'm playing RPGs and stuff, just to kind of break up the monotony of the music in the game. If it's like if I'm grinding or something in a certain area, it just kind of breaks up the monotony of that music a little bit, you know, and I throw in some stuff like this. I did pick up the Gettysburg movie soundtrack. It's amazing. I just really enjoy it. It's a really good soundtrack. So I haven't seen the movie, but here it's pretty good too. As far as the movies that I did pick up 3 VHS here. Yeah, just three. This is probably hailed, well, it is hailed as the worst in the series, but I still wanted to get it because I kind of want to get a complete collection of these movies on VHS and DVD and or Blu-ray, but it is Alien Resurrection. Like I said, it is hailed as, you know, the worst in the series, but whatever. I picked it up anyway. Okay, next up, I'm trying to go for a complete collection of these movies on VHS also, and I just saw this week actually that all of these are now on Netflix, so I can go watch all 6 of the original Star Trek movies, and this is Star Trek 5. I thought it was 4 when I picked it up, but it's 5, and that's okay because I do want all of them, and I didn't have this one. Now I have 2, 5, and 6 on VHS. And last but certainly not least, the most excited I was to get a VHS in a while, I did find Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. I really want to find the second and third ones also, but this was really great to find. The box isn't in that great a shape, so if I find another one someday, I probably will go ahead and buy it for a box replacement, if nothing else. I really want to get those on DVD as well. I think they released them, like, I think all 3 of the originals and the TMNT animated one from a couple years ago, on like in one pack on like one DVD pack. Okay, and to go along with that, I did swing by Walmart and did pick up one of the new TMNT figures. I've only watched a little bit of the show, of the Nickelodeon show, and it's not as good as the original to me, but it's still cool, and it's still cool to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles brought to a new generation, and Donatello is my favorite, so I did go ahead and pick this up. It was actually a little more than I wanted to spend on a figure. It was like $9, but I figured what the hell. And I haven't decided yet whether or not I'm going to take it out of the package. I think I probably will. If nothing else, I'll buy a second one to leave sealed. I'm not really concerned about, I'm not really, into like sealed toys, but I did buy that, and Haven't decided yet whether I'm going to keep it sealed or not. Okay, last movie I picked up, of course, The Hobbit. Needs no introduction. I still haven't seen this yet. I did pick up the DVD Blu-ray Ultraviolet Combo Pack, and this particular one also came with an art book, like a 60-page art book or something. I can't take the art book out of the case, which is kind of a bummer, but oh well, it's all right there. So it's right there, and got the Blu-ray, DVD, and then the special features on Blu-ray also. So I did pick up that. So looking forward to watching this. I've heard that it's not quite as good as maybe the Lord of the Rings movies, but I'm excited to watch it. Alright, games. I actually only picked up, like I said, just 2 games, and one of them is absolutely nothing special. It's Robert E. Lee's Civil War General for the PC. This was $1. It's a Sierra game, which is kind of why I leaned towards getting it. It was really cheap, and it's $1, and I can actually play some of these older PC games. I've got a gaming PC, well, a PC that I'm going to be using for games, but I really can only do like older ones. It's an XP machine, and I really can't get anything newer, so I probably won't be playing anything, this generation on PC. But yeah, I might start collecting a few of the older PC games that don't require a ton of memory to run. The only other game I picked up, and this one was nothing really that special either, but I haven't played any of the games in this series yet, and I'm into like fighting games right now for some reason. I'm really into them, and I haven't played any of this series yet. It's Sega's Virtua Fighter series. This is Virtua Fighter 4 Evolution. I've heard that they're pretty good games, and I'm anxious to try it out. This was like $7 at the Pack Rat, but whatever. I'm not out much if I don't like it. But it's nice to have another fighting game, like a different fighting game. And I look at the manual here. The manual is gigantic, and it's actually pretty cool because it's got each individual character's different move sets and the commands that you use to punch it in. So that's pretty cool. It's a very thick manual. Too bad games don't come like this very often anymore. Okay, now that's actually it for my pickups, but I do have a stack of 5 games here from my good friend, and who's agreed to come on to my channel, do a YouTube video with me sometime, and talk about some games and stuff. And he's also got a YouTube channel, but he doesn't have any videos just yet. So hopefully by coming on my channel, he'll want to get going in there. But for now, he's just bringing over games. First off here is a PlayStation 2 game that I actually just picked up, the Xbox 360 ones. It's Red Faction 2. Now what he tells me is that this is actually, like the newer ones, like the Guerrilla and Armageddon, are actually like remakes of the original Red Faction 2. I don't know. He's probably right, but I haven't looked into it, so I can't really say, but I'll believe him. And he said he actually wanted to bring over Red Faction 1, but couldn't find it. So he brought over Red Faction 2. I haven't put this in yet. I haven't put in the other ones either, so I'm kind of anxious to try this series out, but I just haven't got to it yet. I hear really great things about it, though, like the destructible environments and stuff, and it's just pretty awesome gameplay from what I've heard. And so yeah, I'm anxious to try that out. Next is a series that I haven't played any games of yet. It's on PS3. It's the Uncharted series. He brought over Uncharted 2. I haven't put this in yet. Excuse me. Been playing too many other games, of course. And it's a Game of the Year edition. I don't know if that makes a difference to what's on the actual disc. Looks like there's a code here. Looks like he's already used it. There's got some bonus content. That's probably what comes on the Game of the Year edition. It's got some skin pack, MP pack, expansion, currency, multiplier, golden guns, and just some other stuff on the Uncharted series. I hear great things about the Uncharted series. I hear it's kind of a knockoff of Tomb Raider, but I haven't played Tomb Raider either, although I hear that the new one is spectacular, but I'm just not that interested at the moment. Maybe if it gets cheaper, eventually I'll look into it. But for now, I've got Uncharted 2, and I'm going to try it out and see what I think. Next is a game that I'm actually really excited to try. I had really thought about putting this in soon, but I just have too many other games going at the moment. I might put it in just to get a feel for the gameplay. It's a Sega game. It's Yakuza 3 for the PS3. I'm pretty excited to try this out. I've heard really great things about this series. Yeah, I'm anxious to try it out, but I don't know much about it. Next two. Now these two games I have played, since he brought them over, and the first one I'm going to show you here is actually one that he texted me that day that he was buying it and told me that he was getting it, and I was just like deflated, jealousy, just. Ugh. But he said, "Don't worry, I'll bring it over. We can play." So it's like, yes. Well, then he left it here the day after he bought it. I was so shocked that he did that. But I'm very appreciative because I'm having a great time with it. Death Smiles for the Xbox 360. This game is awesome. It's another bullet hell shooter. It's got like a Halloween horror theme to it. You can play as each of these 4 different characters, and there's lots of different modes of gameplay. I'm not sure what the difference is, but there's achievement points for all the different modes, and some of them are a little harder than others. But I've pretty much just been focusing on the arcade mode, trying to beat it with all the characters. I think I've beat it with all but one of them now. But I've played it, 4 or 5 times, and a couple of different modes. There is an online feature also, and I tried to get into that this morning, but there really wasn't anybody that was jumping on the Xbox Live, whatever, server to play. So I haven't actually tried out the online feature just yet. But I got to say, it's another cave shooter. It's freaking awesome. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why Cave doesn't just bring all of their games to North America. Fortunately, a lot of them are region-free, so I could get them and play them, but they're a little bit more expensive and they're not really readily available. But I can import them and play them in Japanese, which is not a big deal because they're just shooters and you really don't need to read the text. They have a very basic storyline, but I did beat this game already. I should say that, but I'm probably not going to do a video on it. For one, it's just like Akai Katana and Raiden Fighters Aces. It's just not a video I can just do individually, personally. Like, I wouldn't know what to say. And second of all, it's not my game. It's his. So, but I don't know how long to leave that here. Hopefully a while. Hopefully he'll just come over and we can just play a co-op. I think you can play co-op. I don't know. But, yeah, online co-op and leaderboards. So hopefully we can play co-op and you guys come over and play that. We played Raiden Fighters Aces co-op the other day. That was pretty fun. So, yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Has been my whole life. And shares my love of video games, so I can't complain. And this last one is a game that I've actually been playing quite a bit since he brought it over. It's a pretty fun RPG. I actually didn't think I would enjoy it. I was kind of intimidated by it, but now that he's brought it over, I'm really thankful. And I'll probably leave it over here for a while because he just beat it on like New Game Plus a couple of times, and he's playing Skyrim right now. So he brought over Dragon's Dogma. It's another Capcom game. It's a pretty awesome RPG. It's a lot like Skyrim, but a little bit more linear so far. I haven't gotten too far into it. I've played for a few hours. It's pretty fun. You can set up your own character. I actually picked a female character as the main character. I don't know why. I just felt like being a chick, I guess. But it starts off, this dragon, big-ass dragon shows up, and actually, like, you show valor, I guess, by you attack it. Your character attack, you go, and you try to fight it, even though you're extremely underpowered. You try and fight it, and the dragon really respects you for that. Like, you stab him in the hand, and you get knocked out, and he pulls your sword out of his hand, and then like reaches his hand over you and takes your heart away, and but you live. You become what's called the Arisen, which is some folklore of the area that you're in, and the dragon tells you now, like, if you really want to strengthen up and come challenge me. So then you just move forward from there, and you get some counterparts, which are called pawns. And because they're not really human, they look like they're human, but they're not really. They lack free will, I guess. Not so much free will, but they lack the will to act on their own. They have to be told what to do. So basically, they are your pawns. They just go along with you, and you control them as the Arisen, and you can basically just tell them what to do. And it's got a pretty cool battle system. It's all in real time. And you can have depending on what situation you're in, you can have your pawns go ahead of you and clear an area, or you can have them stick by your side and fight along with you. And you can kind of pick out some of their attributes. You have to fill out like a survey, and based on the way you answer the questions, will be attributes that your main pawn possesses. You always have one with you, and you get to model the character, what they look like, and all that stuff. At the very when you first get them. So yeah, it's a really bad explanation of that game, but it is pretty awesome. It's Dragon's Dogma for the Xbox 360. I don't know if it's on PS3 or not. I think it might be, but I have no idea really. But that's all the pickups I have for now, and pickups / games that my buddy brought over. Once again, very appreciative to him for just bringing over so many awesome games for me to play. But at the same time, it sucks because I have so many games to play. But oh well, whatever. I'll get over it. But games like Death Smiles, it's just really awesome to kind of break up some of these RPGs that I've been playing. Also, still playing Ni no Kuni. What else? Still playing Dissidia, Final Fantasy. Put in Mad World for the Wii. That game was freaking awesome. Yeah, too many games. That's what I've been playing. Too many. But anyway, thanks for watching. I don't have anything else to say. So, Doomwaves out.